The film opens with our main character, Kang Handa, visiting a fortune teller to inquire about her chances with a man whose picture she shows. After some back-and-forth conversation, the fortune teller gives her a talisman intended for the man to carry. Handa tries to express her gratitude, but the fortune teller insists it's unnecessary. However, Handa's persistence leads to a series of chaotic accidents. The scene then shifts to what appears to be Handa's room, where she works as a call center agent for an erotic company. By the end, she reveals that her true passion is singing. We see a crowd cheering as Handa walks toward what seems to be the main stage. A band begins to play, and the audience is excited. The main singer, Mai, rises from below the stage and starts performing, revealing that Handa is actually shadow singing for her behind the scenes. Spotting Sangjun in the crowd makes Handa so excited that she jumps onto the platform but falls. In a panic, Sangjun activates special effects to prevent Handa from disappearing mid-performance. Fortunately, Handa regains her composure and continues to sing, saving the show. Backstage, Mai expresses her frustration over the incident and tells Handa to never dance again. Mai approaches Sangjun, but he briefly acknowledges her before rushing to Handa to check if she's okay, hugging her in concern. The scene shifts to a drinking establishment where Handa is with her friend Jong-min. They discuss whether Sangjun has feelings for Handa and what her experiences with love have been. This leads to a flashback of Handa's first love, Chol-soo, during an argument about diet pills she bought for him. Despite her good intentions, Chol-soo is offended, threatening to end their relationship if she does it again. This confrontation marks the last time Handa sees him. Heartbroken from their breakup, she overdoses on diet pills and is taken to the hospital. The doctors struggle to lift her, forcing her to roll over to the other bed herself. That night, she realizes she's not good with love or dieting. Back in the present, Handa eyes a dress she wants to wear. Still with Jong-min, she decides to get a tattoo inspired by Hakuna Matata, symbolizing that wishes can come true. We are taken to a rehearsal for the background singers, where Handa is part of Ami's ensemble. They sing joyfully, and she and Sangjun work together to correct their performance until they are ready to take the stage, which ends successfully. After the performance, Sangjun drives Handa home. Upon arrival, she tells him she's visiting someone she loves, revealing it to be her father in a mental facility. They part ways with an invitation to his birthday celebration the following day. Handa then visits her father, sharing stories of her life while dancing. Later, her friend gives her a dress for Sangjun's birthday. Handa wears a striking red dress to the party, where guests are dancing until they reach the area celebrating Sangjun. However, she feels humiliated when Mai arrives wearing the same dress. This embarrassment forces Handa to leave the party. In the restroom, an argument erupts between Sangjun and Ami as he realizes she sent the dress, discussing how they're using Handa and that she should leave her alone. Meanwhile, Handa overhears this in one of the stalls, prompting her to leave the venue in tears. At home, Handa shuts all doors and windows, mourning the love she thought she had. The scene shifts to her discussing a surgical operation with a doctor, who turns out to be one of her call center clients. Handa blackmails him about their previous conversations until he finally agrees to perform the surgery. Determined to change her life, she abandons everything that might hold her back. During her recovery, as she works hard to lose weight, Sangjun and Amai's careers begin to falter. The reveal comes when Handa undergoes nose surgery. After the transformation, she emerges looking stunning, filled with joy and tears at her reflection. She escapes the clinic, exploring the town happily, and eventually returns to the dress she admired earlier, purchasing it and walking with newfound confidence as people notice her. At the mall, she finds Sangjun and Amai being belittled by others in the industry, struggling to make ends meet. While observing them, she distracts a delivery guy, causing him to crash. Sangjun approaches and Handa steals the driver's helmet in exchange for her hat. She follows Sangjun to a car dealership, where, for the first time, she receives compliments after her transformation, leading her to buy a car. However, while driving, she gets distracted by the attention and accidentally bumps into another vehicle. The man involved causes a scene, captivated by her appearance, as does a police officer. When she hands over her license, she can't prove her identity due to her drastic change in looks. She's taken to the station and calls her friend to confirm who she is. However, her friend doesn't recognize her either, instead approaching another woman who resembles Handa before her operation. Astonished, Handa shows her a tattoo, confirming her identity. Later that night, they chat at a restaurant about what has happened in her absence. Hannah expresses a desire to return as Ami's shadow singer, but her friend warns against it. We see Sang-jun conducting auditions for a replacement for Hannah, and Jong-min accompanies her. During her audition, Hannah impresses everyone, suggesting they finally found a replacement. As soon as she leaves the room, Sang-jun tells everyone to clear out and calls Hannah back. He only remembers her from the parking lot, while the director suggests surgery for her, but Hannah declines. The scene shifts to the director and Sang-jun meeting with the CEO, advocating for Hannah's debut as Jenny. Despite their vigorous arguments, the CEO declines to help. Undeterred, they persist and the scene changes to Jenny engaging in photo shoots and commercials. Ame hopes that Hannah will return but remains unaware of her presence. Meanwhile, Jenny grapples with her feelings, especially during a visit to her doctor, who encourages her to be confident. In the recording studio, she tries to incorporate the poses the doctor taught her, but Sang-jun disapproves and calls it a day. He shows her a video of her past self, reminding her of her singing abilities. Jenny decides she wants to reveal her true identity to him, but her friend warns her against it, leading to an argument. In the heat of the moment, Hannah discovers her friend's boyfriend is exploiting her, leading to hurtful words exchanged, and her friend storms off. Determined, Jenny goes to Sang-jun's house to review the footage. While having dinner, her dog recognizes her, sparking an emotional reunion. They discuss plastic surgery and Jenny struggles to tell Sang-jun the truth, fearing his reaction. In the car, he expresses understanding but only if it's not his girl. This disheartens her. As she walks away, Sang-jun confronts a stalker, the same delivery man from earlier. He aggressively confronts him, but Jenny intervenes, asking him to stop being harsh and insisting on speaking to herself. Jenny attempts to visit her father in the mental institution, but encounters Ame and decides to leave. She burns old photographs and memories, resolute in forgetting her past. Focusing on her rehearsals, she works to advance her career. At the gym, she sees Ame practicing and engages her, but inadvertently reveals herself with a phrase her father often used. In the salon, while getting her hair done, Jenny's phone won't stop ringing. Jong-min has attempted to take her own life. At the hospital, they find Jong-min unresponsive from an overdose of sleeping pills. This prompts Jenny to confront Jong-min's boyfriend, leading to a physical altercation. At the elevator, Sang-jun orchestrates the scene to make it appear as if Jenny was assaulted by the man. They rush to the concert, arriving at the last moment. Frantically searching for her dress, they struggle with time, prompting Sang-jun to tear part of her already damaged skirt, hoping her voice will carry the performance. Jenny takes the stage, singing Ave Maria to the audience's rapt attention. Her performance is powerful, as if she owns the stage. In a sauna, flashes of their newfound fame show Sang-jun and Jenny celebrating at his house, where she appears intoxicated. Sang-jun leans in for a kiss, but Jenny eludes him. Realizing everything feels fake, it turns awkwardly, but she remembers how she used to interact with clients at the call center. They begin to role-play, eventually leading Sang-jun to sleep. When he wakes, he gazes at her affectionately until he notices something in the two-sided mirror, an image that Jenny had written. He realizes he's seen it before. Rushing to a room filled with Hannah's records, he discovers her earlier scribbles on a song sheet. As he watches Hannah's videos, Jenny enters, and as she approaches him, he instinctively pulls away. At a celebratory party, Jenny keeps her eye on Sang-jun, who notices when Ame arrives with her father. In an effort to avoid being discovered, Jenny dismisses her father. Sang-jun confronts her about her denial, and her friend's displeasure about her father's presence causes tension, leading to her leaving with him. Now alone, Sang-jun tells Jenny's arrival. When she approaches, he advises her to get some rest before the concert. She replies that she knows that man, and in that moment, Sang-jun calls her Hannah, indicating his awareness. Jenny, embracing her true self, reveals everything she's been wanting to share, including her surgical experiences and how he broke her heart. Meanwhile, Sang-jun grapples with a picture of Kang Hannah, and Jenny sent to them anonymously. On concert day, crowds gather. The scene shifts to a meeting with the CEO, who asks for the concert to be cancelled. Sang-jun insists he'll take responsibility, while Jenny expresses her desire to quit. They argue passionately, but in the end, Sang-jun remains determined to proceed with the concert and pulls Jenny along, telling her not to worry about Ame. As they walk into the venue, she spots her friend and father arriving, prompting her to follow them to the bathroom, where memories of the previous night flood back. As the concert begins, the audience calls out Jenny's name. However, at the last moment, Jenny feels hesitant and doesn't want to perform. She hears the crowd cheering and Sang-jun reassures her that she only needs to sing for herself. As the lights dim, Jenny steps onto the stage and the concert commences. Overwhelmed, she begins to cry. Her father dances near the front, and as security tries to escort him away, she shouts for them to stop. On stage, she apologizes to everyone, confessing she can't continue. She reveals her identity, sharing her journey of undergoing extensive plastic surgery. Yet, despite everything, she expresses happiness at being Jenny and apologizes for her mistakes. Her heartfelt speech resonates with the audience, evoking tears from many. As the chorus of support grows louder, the audience reassures her that it's okay, conveying their acceptance. With renewed strength, Jenny begins to sing again, her friend joining her this time. She embraces her father in a heartfelt moment, and the concert concludes with fireworks lighting up the sky. The film closes on the transformation of Hannah, now fully embraced in her own concert, singing Ave Maria. That's it for today's recap. Give us a like and subscribe for more videos. See you next time.